places.
A hit in the morning, another between class, after school, and more before bed. Vaping sucks you in quick. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems everyone's talking about. That's why thousands of teens are ready to take back their life their own way with My Life, My Quit. When you sign up with us, you'll get a free and simple quit plan that makes it easier to stop vaping. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
Ads like this keep popping up, but I see through the hype because those vape clouds people claim are just water vapor contain as many as 31 different chemicals, like formaldehyde, the stuff they preserve dead bodies with. And while the flavors sound all harmless, we still have no idea what these ingredients could be doing to our bodies. But I already see vaping for exactly what it is. Get the real facts at BehindTheHaze.com.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome into the broadcast. This is Game 4 of 4. It's the nightcap of the 2001 Idaho 8-Man Classic. I'm Paul Kingsbury. He is Logan Green. We're here at Middleton High School. The Prairie Pirates versus the Glens Ferry Pilots. We'll try not to get too tongue-tied as we go along. Taking a look there is Glens Ferry in their black uniforms, orange helmets, orange stripes on their pants. And the visitors on the scoreboard, Prairie, white unis, red stripes on the pants, and red numbers and red helmets. They come out, didn't want to be introduced individually. They come out as a team, and they huddle up on the 45.
I mentioned this earlier when we saw Kendrick. I am a fan of the black and orange. I like that look. For whatever sport it is, it looks good. I like the solid orange helmet with the cursive pilot on it.
There's a lot of black and orange in Idaho.
It's nice.
Kendrick, Troy, Mountain Home, Jerome, Fruitland, Idaho Falls, Buell,
Ridgeview, kind of.
Malad. Ridgeview's a burnt.
Burnt, yeah. Idaho Falls. Oh, you said Idaho Falls.
Butte County.
After the game, you can meet with the
Yeah, that's quite a few.
A lot. And I think these are the only Pirates, or the only pilots. Many Pirates, one pilot.
Yes. Got the Compass Charter Aviators, but that's airplane.
These are
of
boats.
Course, river boats. Team captains coming out. Been a fun day of football. Seeing teams that, like you mentioned, they don't play each other normally in the regular season. There's different parts of the state, so they can come in here. And in games that don't affect their season, however, with the new ranking system, it will affect how things go at the end of the season.
Yeah, before you could play whoever you want and do whatever you want. Those first couple of weeks didn't matter. Just play well in your conference. And, I mean, it's still kind of like that in basketball where it's
and they're thinking about doing it differently this year.
Yeah,
so
it's preceded. It doesn't matter even how you do in the regular season. Just play well at tournament. But now every game counts. You do well, even in a loss or out of conference. You come in second in your conference. You have a chance to even be seated high.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw it last year, especially in the 2A. They did it so differently where they gave automatic bids to the regular season champions, and then everybody else was at large. And there was 6 teams that played at large, and then after those wins, they reshuffled everybody.
Yeah.
And like Melba won their conference, but they played a road game. They were the 5th seed, and they had to play at the 4. So, you never know. You can still come out with a high seed, even if you don't win. when you play these big-time out-of-conference games.
You're exactly 100% right.
I think you're seeing that in the higher levels too, like Nampa going and playing Capital out of conference and wanting to play up, saying, if we're going to lose week 1, we might as well go big, right, and go down swinging.
You know, and I talked to more than a couple of coaches that kind of said that. They said, we used to go out and we would play, we'd go to out-of-state tournaments in basketball. We'd go, and play up to prepare ourselves for state. And now it makes more sense to go in and absolutely bury a team that isn't very good, because that will help them get a better seed in the postseason.
And I wonder how the weight will be is if you go and bury a team that's lower end of the scale, or maybe you lose by 1 or 2 or win by 1 or 2 against like a team like Lapwai that's always top 3 in basketball. Like you play a team like that and come up a little bit short. How does the system recognize that? I think it's going to take a few years for everybody to figure that out.
Yeah.
To say, a 3-point loss is actually better than a 40-point win.
Well, there's the kickoff. Taken at the 14. And the ball's fumbled and recovered by Prairie. Number 8 jumps on that one. Wyatt Ross on special teams. And that is not what Glens Ferry wanted to do to start this game. Looked to be a good return. Just got popped out at the last second. And so Prairie has the football, and they'll get it to start the second half as well. 1st and 10 from the Glens Ferry 27-yard line. Handoff going right to Brody Hasselstrom. And there's a good stop. Defense coming in. Brody Hasselstrom, a tough guy to stop, one of the best running backs in the state. And he got a couple, so it's going to be 2nd and 8. Back to pass, airing it out, going deep, wide open. Oh, just had to get it to him, and they overthrew him. Wyatt Ross, the intended receiver, passed by Lane Shoemaker.
And I saw it, I think, before the quarterback saw it. I was looking back there saying, he's wide open. Sure enough, just overthrew him just a little bit.
32 seconds into this one, first quarter. Thanks for joining us here on IdahoSports.com. There's a handoff right up the middle. Taden Hibbert, I believe, ball carrier there. Pickup of a couple, but that's going to bring up 4th and 5.
I think Glens Ferry defense bringing up 4th down. That they got lucky with the drop wide open touchdown, but if they're able to come up with a stop here, no harm, no foul on the fumble.
Hibbert under center, little pitch. Giving it up to Hasselstrom. Hasselstrom comes up the middle. He's going to be short. Ball's loose and falling on. I think Prairie got it. And they're going to say Glens Ferry.
Well, Prairie got it, but it was 4th down.
That's true.
So they lost yardage on the play, and it goes back to the Pilots.
So Glens Ferry coming out as best as they could after the kick return on the opening kickoff was fumbled and recovered right about there. I mean, at the same yardage marker.
And you wonder if that might have even been a better way to start the game for Glens Ferry, to knock out a huge defensive stop after a gut-punching fumble, and now you got a little confidence under your belt.
You definitely have some confidence, and the morale is built up. You know that you can stop this Prairie offense. There's a handoff. Well, and he gets about 1.5 yards. And stopping the offense on the first drive of the game was admirable. But stopping this Prairie defense, or getting through this defense, is something else altogether. They've just got some big bodies up front there for the Pirates.
So did they change jerseys? Glens Ferry quarterbacks. I don't have a 13 down on my list.
That's not ideal. Yep, rolling out. He is in trouble, and he is brought down. Taden Hibbert with a big sack on the quarterback.
It is Schrader. So he's listed as 11 here. but he's really 13. And he's only a freshman.
Justice Schrader, a sophomore. Justice?
Oh, mine is a 2020.
Where'd you get that?
Downstairs.
At the gate?
Yes. So I have a 2020 roster. So I apologize for that.
Well,
So
13 was not on my roster either, and mine's a current one.
okay, well, he's number 13. And I'll just ignore the 12s and add 1 to everybody.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of differences here. Yeah, you could be in trouble, my friend. Yeah.
Well,
ignore it.
we'll try.
If you need a name, let me know.
I got this from downstairs at the table. They must have sent the wrong file over.
Yeah, I got this in my email and printed it off, so. Whoops. 8:46 on the clock. First quarter, no score. 4th and 17. And Glens Ferry is going to end up kicking. As long as something bad doesn't happen on the snap is what I was going to say as it happened. The return man, Lawrence, at the 49, gets across midfield. Breaks a block. Inside the 40 at about the 38-yard line. So Prairie starts off with good field position again. Let's see if Glens Ferry can stop this offense twice in a row.
Yeah, so not the greatest start for Glens Ferry when it comes to offense,
Yeah.
but the defense showed up that last drive.
Yeah, they did.
A couple of stops, even forced that fumble. Both teams dropping the ball when they've had it so far. Just getting out those early season jitters.
Nice run. Jumped over a guy. That's Hibbard. Taden Hibbard, the senior. So 2nd and 1. Actually, it looks like 2nd and almost 2. Another handoff. Hasselstrom gets the first down to the 22-yard line.
Time they get a first down on this drive.
First and 10 for the Pirates at the 22.
I want to say these are new jerseys for Prairie. They look new. They look fresh.
Run, Hibbard, nice spin move, and brought down inside the 20. Gain of maybe 5, depending on the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so 2nd and 5.
Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6 at the 18.
Kind of faked the pitch, kept it himself. Almost a first down. I think it's going to be short. Short by about a yard.
Gain of another 4 on the play, 3rd and 2.
No, it's always a tough decision whether to pitch it or not there. Not a bad decision to keep it for him that time.
There's a pass. Overthrew his intended receiver,
Pass intended.
Wyatt Ross.
Incomplete. 4th and 2 for the Pirates.
So another 4th down coming here for Prairie. We saw him almost in the exact same position that last drive just a couple of minutes ago. Prairie able to knock the ball out of their hands. Of course, Prairie recovers, but Glens Ferry got the ball back on it being 4th down, so we'll see what the Pirates draw up on this 4th down run.
Right
And
up the middle.
I don't.
I think got the first down. Hasselstrom.
Junior Sanchez on the tackle.
Okay, he needed to get to the 13, and he got to the 12.
The 11-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Pirates.
Inch or a mile, doesn't matter. Get the first down. Go 1st and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line. Quarterback keeper.
Shoemaker on the carry.
Got about 2 yards. Six minutes on the clock.
Shoemaker's very content with keeping it himself and trying to do it with his feet. And he's done it in the past and wants to continue to do it this year. The senior out there. I mean, Prairie is just always involved when it comes to football. They're always in the mix somewhere.
Oh, football, boys basketball, girls basketball, volleyball. Hasselstrom finds a hole, dives, and he's going to be just short of the end zone. Hasselstrom, such a strong runner. Dad Ryan, the head coach, also a quality individual. Like, good guy, good guy. So 1st and goal from the 1. And why make it easy on yourself when you can jump off sides and make it 1st and goal from the 6?
Yeah, the whole backfield moved before everybody else.
Backfield in motion, baby. I think it has a different meaning, but
I mean, it was true.
It's true. It's true. Clock running, 5:10 here in the first quarter.
And I don't know who these guys are directly through the end zone, but maybe they're just passing through and decided to pull out the chairs and catch a football game from the fence.
Yeah, it's cheaper to watch from the road. Handoff. Coming back inside and for the touchdown. Tayden Hibbard, 5'10 senior, puts it in from 6 yards out. 4:52 mark of the first quarter. We got first points on the board. Prairie 6, Glens Ferry 0. Now I got backfield in motion stuck in my head. Hasselstrom going for the 2-point conversion. He gets it. Makes it 8-0 Prairie. Like to thank Stuker Jewelers in Mountain Home. Proud supporter of the Glens Ferry football team, known for their fine craftsmanship, custom-made rings, and assorted jewelry pieces crafted in-store by their master jewelers. You want to check out Stuker Jewelers at 150 North 2nd East Avenue in Mountain Home. Stuker Jewelers, creating custom memories. Good luck, Tigers. And Zito Farms, Jared and the team at Zito Farms want to wish the Glens Ferry boys good luck in tonight's game from Zito Farms. I think our major sponsors tonight, your local Toyota dealer, Valleywide, Co-op and Country Stores, and of course Project Filter. .451 on the clock, 8-0. Pirates up on the Pilots.
See, now we actually get to be on camera, Paul. See, you can see us.
You can see the
the shadow.
Refs on the field are going to blow the whistle and go, what? What are you waving at?
Yeah.
Hey. There's the kick, a low kick, good bounce. That's going to pop up in the air, and it goes right by him and into the end zone. That might not be a bad thing if you're Glens Ferry, because the touchback's going to bring them up to the 35.
Yeah, lucky for them when that ball lands in high school in the end zone, it's dead.
Yep.
It's done and over.
Putting it at the 20. All right, my mistake. So 1st and 10. Back to pass. Little screen. And brought down for no gain. Nick Hernandez with the catch.
And I want to say it's Prairie who's traveled the best. The cheering from them, I think, is louder than anybody else. And my guess was right. There is nobody on the, quote, Prairie side of the field over there.
Yep.
No one wants to bake in the sun. They're all over here.
Nope. All right, 2nd and 11. Ball on the 19-yard line for Glens Ferry. Under center is Schrader. Rolls, Complete, gives it. Here comes Castagnetto. Gets pushed out of bounds, gets the first down at the 33-yard line.
That's what Glens Ferry needed. The last couple of plays pretty much has been nothing or negative yardage, and they needed to see the ball move forward, move the sticks, brought it all the way out to the 33 now. Finally got themselves a drive going.
4:03 on the clock, first quarter. Yes, the game started late because the other games today went long.
Nothing finished on time. I think everything was. No. Well, the first one, they got gradually, they all pushed each other back.
Yes. 1st and 10. Little pitch. Goes out. Hernandez finds some room along the sideline. He gets pushed out at the 47-yard line. What a run by Nick Hernandez.
Maybe it's Glens Ferry's fans that I'm hearing. There's a lot of people. This is probably the most attended game so far, I believe.
Oh, definitely. Glens Ferry's to our right. Prairie kind of to our left, but it looks like some Glens Ferry is mixed in as well. Personal foul on Prairie.
So another 15 yards for Glens Ferry, and now they're cooking all the way up to the 36.
Yeah, that puts them in really great field position. Anytime you get free yards, you'll take it. At the Prairie 36, 1st and 10, 3:55 on the clock. In the shotgun. Schrader takes the snap, hands it off. Coming to the near side. That's Castagnetto. Boy, just bullies his way finally. Gets team tackled.
Yeah, they look comfortable right now, moving the ball well. And this is good to see from Glens Ferry. They play in one of the toughest conferences in the whole state across any level. You've got to deal with Oakley. You got to deal with Raft River. You got to deal with Lighthouse Christian. I mean, you throw a Murtaugh in there as well, but
yes,
I mean, the top three of that conference are stacked, and then people kind of forget about Glens Ferry down there, and they don't want people to forget about them anymore.
In the shotgun again. Schrader hands it off. Castagnetto going around the left side, has some room to run. One man to beat, he gets taken down by Wyatt Ross at the 10-yard line.
And as the kids say, he broke some ankles on the outside as he made the turn. He faked inside. Defender went, and down he went. And he kept going till the outside picks up a big first down, and I believe that's 1st and goal.
It is going to be 1st and goal from the 10.
What a great drive by Glens Ferry. I mean, it started off of what could have been a disaster with that field, or the kickoff wasn't caught and bounced around. Luckily for them, it went into the end zone, and now they're knocking on the doorstep.
There's a pass. What a catch! A diving somersault catch right at the goal line. What a pretty catch.
He had a defender in front of him. He kind of had to catch it almost blind. He made a great job diving down, and that ball is on the inch line. It can't be much closer to the goal line without being on it. See if they just stack the line and push forward. It's what they are lined up like they're going to do.
Yeah, there's a couple pushes at the end, but goes in, and look at that. Glens Ferry on the board.
Schrader's in for a Highland touchdown. 1-yard dive.
Coming to the sideline to get the play. Minute 43 left. Glens Ferry looking to tie this thing up.
And we got to make these conversions if you want to stick with a perennial power like Prairie. You can't leave any points off the board. If they're there, you got to take them. So they need to shore up these conversions.
In trouble, being flushed out. Up the sideline, he goes in, takes it himself. Look at the speed by quarterback Justice Schrader, just a sophomore. Made the right decision, ties this thing up 8 apiece with 1:43 to go in the first quarter. I want to thank Perfection Tire. The professional sales staff at Perfection Tire in Kamei is eagerly waiting to provide you with incredible service and the latest automotive products available. Perfection Tire can take care of all your tire needs and more, including brake shocks, struts, tune-ups, oil changes, alignments, and more. If nothing's wrong with your car or truck now, bring it in, and we'll keep it that way with our 30-60-90 preventative maintenance program. Stop in and see Dallas or Jerry at Perfection Tire in Kamei at 107 East 3rd Street. You can also give them a call, 935-2999, or go online, perfectiontire.com. Perfection Tire proudly supports Prairie Athletics.
I think the guys that used to run the one up there in Kamei, the Perfection Tire, run the one here in Middleton, the Rups.
Oh, really?
I think they were in Kamei is where they were before, but as I live in Middleton, anytime we use it's the only car shop in town, the Perfection Tire, and I was talking to one of the guys, and he said he was from Kamei, and
well, there you go.
I'm trying to piece all there's connections everywhere.
Yeah, there is, isn't there?
In Idaho, and
yep.
I mean, on my prepcast, we were talking to the head coach of Tri-Valley's volleyball team, Coach Eulencott, and it turns out she says, yes, I am a Cottonwood Eulencott as well.
Yep.
I'm connected to them, so not only are they up there, but they're down in the Treasure Valley.
That's exactly right.
Coaching over there in Cambridge. Every nook and cranny. Somebody knows somebody. Well, it's funny, I had a boss once, and he was from Chicago. His wife was from Burley. He said, wherever we went, she would find a connection, being from Burley, and I'm from Chicago, and
nothing.
Nothing.
There's a kick, big boot, lands at the 20, and dies. And he just got the fault. Oh, yeah, he was on his knees when he touched it, so they're going to blow that dead. You can't get up and run. That was number 8 on the run, Wyatt Ross. So he's going to take it just across the 20-yard line, 1:40 to go in the first.
First time we see Prairie backed up this far. They had their touchdown drive start around the 50. This time they'll be back at the 20.
Looking deep, no one was there. He's going to run it himself. Boy, he went back to the middle, and he had that whole right side wide open.
I thought he was going to pick up a first down easily.
We have a pretty good vantage point up here. It's a lot different than what they see down on the field for sure. So 2nd and 5. Ball just across the 25-yard line. Clock running, minute 10. All tied up. 8 apiece. Handoff, Hasselstrom. Goes around the far side. He gets the first down, stays on his feet inside the 40 at the 37-yard line.
Right down at the 37-yard line.
Moves to chains, first down.
The sun is almost gone here behind us.
Sun's getting real low. How you get the Hulk to change back into Bruce Banner.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. It's been a long day. Handoff, going to Taden Hibbard. Hibbard. Close to a first down.
I'm thinking back on the movies, right? That's
yeah.
Natasha says that to him.
Sun's getting real low.
That's right, yeah. I think I could just watch Marvel movies over and over. I think that's my favorite set of.
Yeah.
Some people are Star Wars people or Star Trek, whatever. Lord of the Rings. I think I'm
all those.
I like Marvel. Yeah, I am all of them, but I'd pick Marvel over everything.
And a 1. Got 3 left in the 8-man classic. All tied up after 1. We'll keep it right here. Thanks to more of our local sponsors. Want to thank Cottonwood Foods. They've been locally owned and operated since 1981. They offer the freshest produce and meats that you can get locally. Don't forget about their hot and ready-to-eat chicken. That sounds good. They're your full-service grocery store offering more than just foods. Open 7 to 8, 7 days a week. Cottonwood Foods in Cottonwood, Idaho is there to serve you the hometown way. Cottonwood Foods, proud supporter of all Prairie athletes. Go Pirates! And St. Mary's Health would like to encourage everyone to live a healthy lifestyle, now more so than ever. Eat your vegetables, get plenty of exercise, wash hands frequently, and use hand sanitizer whenever possible. Cover coughs and sneezes, wear masks when in public, and consider becoming vaccinated. St. Mary's Health, providing the best patient care possible with a reputation for exceptional care and compassion. St. Mary's Health.
I'm smelling the burning now.
Yeah.
I can see the smoke back there. Somebody
burning some brush. And
yeah. That's a great after this game is over activity. Well, I don't know if you remember this, but when we did some Oregon middle school games at Glenn's Ferry.
Yeah.
They're at the field on the left side across the interstate.
There
was a forest fire.
That big brush fire, yeah.
That started and got put out while we were there.
Going deep. Shoemaker throws, gets tipped up and almost intercepted. Got to be careful when you're tipping that football up. Good pass. Just couldn't bring it down.
Yeah, the fire started, and somehow we watched the smoke come across, and it got put out. It was pretty impressive to watch those planes drop in the water.
Had some excitement that day.
They're all over it.
That was another hot day.
I like that location, though.
Yeah.
Glenn's Ferry's field. It's a good one.
A handoff coming up the middle, gets the first down, and more. Hasselstrom stays on his feet. He's still up. Breaks around to the left side and cuts back in and gets tackled. Well, he can't be afraid of the outside edges.
He didn't want it, turns around, and
when in doubt, go to the edge. Gets the first down, 1st and 10 from the Glens Ferry 44-yard line. Clock running 11 and a half here in the first half. Lane Shoemaker gives it up, gives it to Lawrence. Lawrence gets about 7 yards. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Lawrence on the carry. Gain of 6 on the play.
So far, most of the yardage for Prairie coming on the ground. Had a couple good looks at receivers that were open, but just couldn't come down with the ball and been pretty successful. And then on the opposite side, you saw Glens Ferry that last drive go to the air a couple times.
Yeah.
Come up pretty successful.
So 2nd and a long 3. Shoemaker under center. Back to pass. Has a man downfield. Caught complete. Wyatt Ross takes it down to the 11-yard line. 1st and 10. So they've got basically eight downs to go 11 yards if they need to.
It's always the toughest spot to be in, because in reality, you got to go 11 yards.
Yeah.
That 11 or 12-yard line having a first down, chances are you're not going to get it inside the.
Yeah.
You're either going to score or you're not.
Quarterback keeper up the middle. Boy, he turns on the jet, squirts through, scores the touchdown. Shoemaker from 11 yards out. The 9:57 mark puts the Pirates up 14-8. Lane Shoemaker. It's like he hit the nitro as soon as he got into that crowd, and all of a sudden he was running twice as fast. And have a player coming off. That's number 72, Chase Stewart, the lineman. Take a look at him. Two-point conversion coming. Shoemaker under center. Hands it off, gives it to Lawrence. Lawrence makes a spin move. Did he cross the plane? No. They're going to say he's short. So stays 14-8. Just under 10 minutes to play here in the first half.
So all of the games here have been pretty competitive outside of the last one where Raft River beat Clearwater Valley. I believe it was 48-0, but everything else was great. You saw Lapwai really, I mean, the score was a 20-point game in the end, but they really pushed Oakley. Gosh, it's been a long time. Who did I see? That was 8 hours ago. So, but they really put it to Oakley. I think it surprised a lot of people. They lost by 20, but they led in that fourth quarter. It just kind of ran out of steam at the end, a lot of cramps. I think that team will grow as they go along, and that'll be a dangerous team. Lapwai will.
Oakley got their first lead in the third quarter, right?
Right, yeah. No, it took a long time for Oakley to kind of get it rolling. And I think Lapwai just ran out of gas, not as deep of a team. And, you know, when you're Oakley and you can just throw in anybody and everybody at every position, it's just you know, having a big squad like that. I think of Carey when they show up to a game. And I think every boy in the high school is on the football team.
Oh, yeah.
They'll have 30 kids over there. They got more than sometimes you see at a 4A or a 5A school.
And it has to be that way. I mean, every boy has to play, every girl has to play volleyball in order to field a team. Prairie set to kick off after the touchdown. Shane Hansen with the big boot. And it is received. Warning through, a lot of room to run. That's Mills. Landon Mills down the sideline and pushed out of bounds by Hasselstrom. But what a return.
And no flags.
And no flags.
That's great to see.
Yeah, what a return. 50, almost, well, about a 55-yard return.
So he took it on the run
right around the 20 is where he caught it. Maybe just inside, so maybe 53-yard return. Regardless, it's 1st and 10 on Prairie's 35.
And if you're Glenn's Ferry and you can go down and take the lead in this one, you got to start to feel pretty good about your chances.
Yep. Takes a snap, hands it off. Cuts back up the middle. Nick Hernandez. It's about 4 yards. Brings up 2nd and 6. Actually, they're going to say 3. I thought he got more than that. So it's 2nd and 7. .9:25 on the clock. And there's a run, quarterback keeper. He gets taken down. 1, 2, 3, about 4-yard gain. Justice Schrader. Impressive sophomore quarterback. He's going to be fun to watch over the next couple of years.
We've seen a couple of sophomore quarterbacks today. One at Kendrick. He might have been the best-looking quarterback I think we saw today, just in terms of, I think Titus Year Out can just do amazing things because he's so athletic, but I mean, pure quarterback talent, that sophomore, he was.
Yep, kept definitely the best passer we've seen today. Little pitch. Takes that one out. Landon Mills has the corner, gets the first down, and gets tackled hard.
And a good decision by him. You could see he thought maybe about cutting it upfield around the the hash marks, but decided I'm going to keep going outside. I got blockers, and he picks up a first down. Just a good use of the vision there and just try to get to the sticks.
Wyatt Ross in on the tackle, or made the tackle, not in on it. He made that tackle. Clock running as we near the 8-minute mark of the second quarter. 1st and 10, ball on the 22-yard line. Play comes in from head coach Lonnie Funkhauser. Assistant coaches Eric Stewart and Jake Schrum. For Glenn's Ferry. For Prairie, of course, Ryan Hasselstrom, head coach. Jared Cash, Forrest Partlow, and Tanner Ross, the assistants under center. Back to pass. Schrader. Pass complete to Hernandez. Hernandez going for end zone. And a flag is down at the 10.
Yeah, pretty blatant block in the back right there.
And that's what the call is.
It's just one that you don't need to do because he already had the first down when you laid that lick. I mean, it'll be first down again, but it'll be first in about 7 or 8.
Point of infraction foul. Brings the ball from the 10 to the 20.
It is first and 8.
First and 8 from the 20-yard line.
Takes a snap. Schrader tucks and runs. Gets a block, and there's another flag down, and I think they're going to call hold. Wyatt Castagneta turns around and says, I didn't do it. The official says, oh, but you did.
And maybe I saw I was looking at something else because I thought I saw a great block where 2 hands went out, but I think I was looking at somebody else.
Oh, that's what he's saying. He's saying I was just pushing. I think the official is saying he pushed and held on.
And so 2 huge penalties. Now 2 big plays negated by 2 big penalties
That's
for
exactly
Glens
right.
Ferry. Just you can't have those if you want to beat a team like Prairie. Prairie, Ferry, Pirate, Pilot.
Yeah.
Who planned this?
First and 8 turns into first and 21. Schrader in the shotgun. Wow. And it's a run. Picks up about 7 yards.
In case he didn't know it was his job to get him, he learned.
Yeah, there's some rabid fans down here.
Getting down to the 27-yard line.
My wife tells me when I'm watching the Panthers on TV.
Well,
She's like, Logan, I think they know that that's the job is to get them.
Well,
and
I'm
that
making
the job
sure.
is to run. Look, they can hear me through the TV. I'm telling you.
That's just how you watch sports.
Or it's go, 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 go.
Yeah. 6:20 on the clock.
Second and 15.
I'm just going to repeat him. 2nd and 15, ball on the 27. He just beat me to it. Under center. Schrader turns. Wants to throw it to somebody. He's got a man. He throws it high again. Can't get to it. It's been a few of those. Just need to be brought down a little bit.
Pass is incomplete.
So incomplete pass. That's going to bring up 3rd.
Wyatt Ross on the coverage for the Pirates.
I've been impressed with Glens Ferry today. I
Yeah.
think they've looked. A lot of people looked at this game and thought maybe this was one that Prairie was going to run away with early, but Glens Ferry had a lot to say about that and has moved the ball well. It's 3rd and 15, but they're going to go for it down here, so you might as well just try and get a few yards.
Takes a snap, loses it, hits the turf. In trouble, rolls to his right. A flag is down, and it's incomplete anyway, wide open. But a flag was thrown, and it's another hold on Glens Ferry. So clock stopped at 5:52.
Wonder if they'll decline it because it'll make it 4th and 15.
Yep. You called it.
But, I think 3rd and 25 or 30 might be harder to convert than a 4th and 15 at this point. That Glens Ferry passing attack has found options, even though it's not always been completed. The choices have been there.
One receiver on the left. That's Jose Messia. Schrader, hassled, throws into coverage, blocked down. Nice pass defense by Wyatt Ross. And Schrader took a hit on that throw. Gets up, so turned over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line for Prairie.
And penalties killed that drive. They had it in the end zone and had it down to the 5. Had it down to the 5 first, and then the next play they scored a touchdown. But blocking the back and a hold pushed him back, and no points on the drive for the Pilots.
And they really needed to put points on. One thing you don't want to do is get down two scores to Prairie. Hard team to come back on.
Especially since you got the ball to start the half.
Exactly. Little pitch out coming to the near side. Hasselstrom cuts back in. Picked up about 5. I'll bring up second and 5.
Landon Mills on the tackle.
Yep, right at 5. Clock running, 5:30.
2nd and 4.
Of course, Prairie had their season cut off in dramatic fashion last year at the Kibbe Dome playing Oakley in the semifinals. And I think they missed their 2-point conversion within the last couple of seconds to end that game.
Boy, that was just... Yeah, Shoemaker turned around to hand it off to Hasselstrom and sat there for about 2 seconds waiting. And then the handoff wasn't clean. They both held on to it for a half a second. So that one was almost doomed from the start between those two.
There were 6 different Glens Ferry players on that tackle. And I think they're sending off Hasselstrom. He had a little blood on his elbow.
Clock running, 4:35 left in the first half. Shoemaker keeps it himself. Got the first down plus a couple to the 39-yard line. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Pirates.
I mean, they pushed him back to the 36. That should be where he's down, right?
If people listen to me, yes. Oddly enough, my opinion is not really asked for when it comes to rules and rule changes.
You're not the first call that they...
I'm not even the 5,000th call down. I'm not on the list. In the shotgun is Shoemaker. That's the middle. He didn't catch it. He tried to sell it pretty well as Trenton Lawrence bounced out of his hands and right back in.
He couldn't sneak it past the near official here. He was all over it. Man, that burning smell is not the...
Yeah, I think they're
it's not the
running
most
tires
pleasant.
or something. Under center this time. Shoemaker turns, hands it off, gives it to Lawrence again. A little bit of room to run, picks up about 6 yards to the 46.
Right down at the 45-yard line.
Low scoring
Yeah.
game so far. The other 3 have boom, 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 boom. But this one, the defense is playing tough. The offense is wanting to grind it out here. It's been a nice change of pace compared to the other games.
Yes. In the shotgun this time. High snap, one hands it. Shoemaker trying to make something out of that, able to pick up a couple.
Shoemaker on the carry.
Which is more than I thought he was going to get on that.
He was lucky to even have the ball in his hands, almost shot past him, and that would have been the worst case scenario.
Yeah, definitely.
This is 4th down, so a big chance here for the Pilots to get a big stop.
The handoff, the official blows it dead immediately, and it's an offsides on Prairie.
Ball start against the Pirates, 5-yard penalty.
Oh, I'm going to sit down on the top of my chair. I always make the mistake of putting the banner right in front of us, so I can't sit in my
sit
chair.
Down and see.
And this isn't comfortable. I feel like I'm going to tip over backwards.
No one's coming up to help. I don't think the
Yeah, we've never had a broadcaster
St. Luke's people are.
die on air, but I might be the first. So 4th and 7 from the 42. He had a man way downfield, didn't give it to him, but that's all right. We're going to get a first down anyway. Taden Hibbert breaks free, and he's going to score. Taden Hibbert from the 42-yard line.
Complete to Caden Hibbert.
Takes it to the house, makes it 20-8 Pirates with 2:25 left in the first half. What a run. Just followed his blockers in and turned it on, and no one was there to catch him.
Yeah, once he split there was a group of players around the 30-yard line, and he kind of just split right through them, and took a long time for everybody else to get down there for the extra point.
Come on, guys, let's go. High snap to Hasselstrom.
Flag on the play. Ball start against the Pirates. We ball back to the 8-yard line.
It was dangerous on that play, too, as Shoemaker was drifting back. Glenn's Ferry kind of put all their eggs in that basket to go after him and ended up not.
Let's try it again. Here's Shoemaker. Open in the end zone, caught complete. Wyatt Ross. It's just like that. 22-8, 2:25 left. We're going to take a quick break and be right back on IdahoSports.com.
It's time to start planning for back to school. That's why I got my kids vaccinated for COVID-19, so they can be protected from COVID when they're back in the classroom. Kids 12 and older can get vaccinated. The vaccines have been researched and tested. They're safe and they work. Getting vaccinated was quick and easy. You can walk into a pharmacy to get one. We got our COVID-19 vaccine, and I hope everyone will choose to get vaccinated too.
Get a free COVID-19 vaccine today. Find a location near you at covidvaccine.idaho.gov.
Ads like this keep popping up, but I see through the hype because those vape clouds people claim are just water vapor contain as many as 31 different chemicals, like formaldehyde, the stuff they preserve dead bodies with. And while the flavors sound all harmless, we still have no idea what these ingredients could be doing to our bodies. But I already see vaping for exactly what it is. Get the real facts at BehindTheHaze.com.
All right, welcome back. After the touchdown, a two-point conversion again, 22-0. 22-8, excuse me. Here's the onside kick. It's got to go 10 yards before you touch it. He knocks it, and Glenn Ferry comes away with a Hasselstrom. Smart play there. He knew he wasn't going to be able to grab it, so he reached as soon as he hit the 10-yard mark. He just reached out and kind of batted it to give his teammates a chance. So smart play. Glenn Ferry able to fall on top. So Glenn Ferry at their own 49-yard line, great field position.
Yeah, last time that last drive died inside the 15. Well, they scored on the drive, but penalties killed it. So we'll see what they can do. When they didn't turn the ball over, they've had good long drives.
Yep.
So we'll see what they can do with 2.5 minutes to put something on the board and make it a one-score game before the half.
Schrader pushed back a long way. Pass complete to Hernandez. Hernandez gets across midfield, room to run, and pushed out of bounds right at the 41-yard line.
There's another block in the back.
And there is the flag. You're right.
Block in the back.
They're gonna call that even if it's at the shoulder level. It looks like sometimes you got to adjust to how the officials call it. Some crews call it a little more closely, some don't. And that I watched, I saw, I knew exactly what they were going to call, and I saw it happen. And I think sometimes you get away with that. I think it was at the shoulder level. Just some officials are a little more, strict on that, and you got to adjust to how they're going to call it.
And we have them on the field tonight, the ones that are strict about it.
That's right. And it's not bad. It's just you just have to adjust to it.
At the 2-minute mark. Schrader looking for somebody. and gets tackled, but actually picked up about 4 yards as he fell backwards. As he's tackled by number 33, Jesse Cronin.
Timeout Pirates.
And Prairie takes a timeout at the 150 mark. Gives us a chance to thank some of these local sponsors we've got. Stuker Jewelers, they're in Mountain Home, proud supporter of Glens Ferry football team, known for their fine craftsmanship, custom-made rings, and assorted jewelry pieces crafted in-store by their master jewelers. You'll want to check out Stuker Jewelers at 150 North 2nd East Avenue in Mountain Home. Stuker Jewelers, creating custom memories. Good luck, pilots. From Stuker Jewelers. And Zito Farms, Jared and the team at Zito Farms wants to wish Glens Ferry boys good luck in tonight's game. Go Pilots from Zito Farms. And make sure you check out the new Prepcasts. Just started a couple of weeks ago. They're a weekly Prepcast. We divided the state up into regions. So we have regionalized Prepcasts, so we cover what you care about. We've got one for North Idaho. We've got one for the Palouse area up there in District 2. And we've got one here two in the Treasure Valley, one for the 584 SIC. And then Logan has the rest of the Treasure Valley. We've got one in the Magic Valley, one in southeast Idaho, and one in east Idaho, kind of that District 6 area. And then we have one that's just for the small schools, the 8-man Prepcast. But it's not just football. It's the small schools. We just call it the 8-man Prepcast, and that's myself and Brandon Bainey every week talking about what's going on at the small 1A schools. And we'll be talking about this event next week in that 8-man Prepcast. Handoff, and he's going to get dropped for a loss. Brought down by Taden Hibbard. Ball carrier there was Wyatt Castagnetto. And another timeout called.
Timeout Pirates.
And once again, you look at a drive by Glens Ferry just that ended or is going backwards because of a penalty. That block in the back moved them back after a huge gain on first down where they picked up 10, 15 yards and get called for the block in the back. And ever since then, it's just been going backwards, bringing up a 3rd and 19. And at a time where they really need a touchdown. I mean, you can always say that, right? You can say you always need a touchdown. But right now, in a critical point in the game, you don't want to give Prairie back the ball with a minute and a half to go.
Right.
And then give them the ball to start the second. It's just not a good recipe.
Man, why didn't I do this 8 hours ago? I just moved my
good
chair
spot,
over.
huh?
Minute 44 left in the first half. 3rd and 19. Ball on the 40. In motion, Castagnetta. Schrader keeps it himself, and he looks like he picked up a yard. All he got, so that's going to be 4th and 18. So let's see what Glens Ferry opts to do. We're at a minute 20 now.
Guessing they'll just sit out there, get it down to 1 second on the play clock, call a timeout.
We got a minute 14, so they're going to have to do something.
A minute on the time clock, I guess I meant to say.
Got it.
And then call a timeout and then figure out what to do on 4th after that.
Jesse Cronin comes into the game. Carter Shears exits, and a timeout's called at 53 seconds by Glens Ferry. 22-8, and I've said this before, 22-8 is one of those deceptive scores because you look at it and go, boy, double digits, single digits. However, let's say Glens Ferry scores, gets the 2-point conversion, 22-16. You go, you know what? It's a one-score game. So this 22-8, I've always believed, is a very deceptive score because it looks like it's a lot to a little, but you're really only one score away from really being back in it.
Right. Just a 2-score game. Just 14-0 hits different than 28-42. That one just seems it seems a lot worse, but it's really not.
Yep.
It's just.
And you're a numbers guy. You know your numbers.
Well,
you're smart.
Excel knows numbers. I'm pretty good at telling Excel what to do with them.
It's all that counts. The land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. 53 seconds left in this first half. Looks like Glenn's Ferry is going to opt to punt. And a good punt by Hernandez. Goes to the right side, bounces out of bounds right around the 39-yard line. So 43 seconds on the clock. Prairie have one more offensive set. About 60 yards to go. Tell you what, the temperature is bearable now.
It is. And in about 30 minutes, once it goes behind those trees, it'll get even better.
If at any point you hear me say, oh, it's a little chilly, just smack me. just smack me.
I enjoy the chill.
So another timeout on Glenn's Ferry. I want to thank Cottonwood Foods. They've been locally owned and operated since 1981. I was 6 in 1981. They offer the freshest produce and meats that you can get locally. Don't forget about their hot and ready-to-eat chicken. They're your full-service grocery store offering more than just foods. Open 7 to 8, 7 days a week. It's Cottonwood Foods in Cottonwood, Idaho. They're there to serve you the hometown way. Cotton Foods, proud supporter of all Prairie athletics. Go Pirates. Arr. What does the pirate say? Just R.
Well, you know, what rating was the pirate movie?
R. Yeah. You got another one. I can see it on your face.
What can you sell a pirate's ear for?
What?
A buccaneer.
All right, good one. Good one.
I'll be here till the end of the game, everybody. So.
Good one. 43 seconds. 1st and 10 from the 39. Gonna air it out. And he just got all miscombobulated there. Nice pass defense by Aaron DeLeon. Yeah, Wyatt Ross was the intended receiver.
I'm sure the Glen Ferry's coaching staff in that timeout said, do not commit a penalty on this drive. No pass interference. I don't want to see that. I don't want to.
No block in the back.
None of that. Just get your hands up, turn around, don't touch.
Rolling out. Throws it low. That's just in golf it's called a yip. When you just, you hit the ball and it just goes off sideways, and that just came out of his hand weird, and I fell short.
It's one where you look at your hand like, what did you?
I trusted you.
Why did you fail me?
I trusted you. Back to it. The option keeps it himself. Nice fake. Right up the middle. Room to run. Oh, look at that. A flag's on the field. Ball's loose. Gets kicked. Ball's bouncing everywhere like a greased pig. And finally knocked out of bounds at the 16-yard line. But let's see. It's going to be a hold clear back here.
Well, that was fun. Watching that ball roll around like a greased pig.
Whee!
It's like my kids trying to chase a chicken or a cat.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're all coming back here. Hold on, Prairie. And Glenn's Ferry saying, hey, it wasn't on us this time.
Look out. So it's a first down through all of that, just past the marker. They threw the flag at the 41-yard line, or excuse me, the 39-yard line. So it'll go back 10 yards from that spot. So they spotted at the 49 there. It'll be a first down, 15 seconds to go. Still time for a couple more bomb passes, and Prairie definitely capable of it.
From the 40, complete, caught. Hibbert, here he comes down the sideline to the 20, one man to beat, and he doesn't. Gets pushed out of bounds. Nice defense, pushed him out of bounds. That's Aaron DeLeon.
That looks to be about the 7-yard line.
And a timeout called on the field by Prairie. If you're a Glenn's Ferry fan, you'll know the name Kelly Jo Martinez. She actually worked for us for a little while as a salesperson and started her own business down there. So it's been a long time since there hasn't been a Martinez on the roster. Of course, Martinez Trucking, her husband owns that, or they own it.
Well, maybe not on your roster that's current, but I've got a Martinez.
Yeah, that was last year. I think that's funny. They have the 2020 roster at the gate.
Yeah.
There's some confused people down there right now.
They're like, they moved.
Well, 4 seconds left in the first half. At halftime, we'll step aside, take a little break. So it might be silent for a little while, as we only have 10 minutes in between games, so we don't get to do everything we'd like to do. So at halftime, we have a little more time and can make the walk to the restroom or get a drink of water.
It has been, there's been no gap. It has been boom, boom, boom.
Fortunately, I'm extremely dehydrated today, so it hasn't been a problem. Rolling back. Lane Shoemaker. Throws complete. Wyatt Ross. They've called his number quite a few times today. That one in the end zone for the touchdown. As time expires. Makes it 28-8. Lining up the two-point conversion. Again, no time on the clock. Give it to Hasselstrom. Lowers his shoulder. Boy, he barreled right through Castagnetta.
Extra point is good.
So two-point conversion good. We're 30-8. Heading into halftime. We'll take a break. We'll be back for the second half right here on IdahoSports.com.
At Toyota's National Sales Event, we don't just help you get the perfect vehicle. We are here to open new doors that lead to your road to greatness. Your journey starts at Toyota's National Sales Event.
Toyota, let's go places.
We're Valley Agronomics, and if you want to maximize your yields and grow more, the country's best agronomists are here to answer your questions, help you find the right products, and take advantage of the newest technologies. Whether you farm 1,000 acres or you're just starting out, we will be here for everything you need to help your farm grow. We're proud to employ your neighbors and be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valley Agronomics, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
The injuries look like those seen in people exposed to poisons like mustard gas. That's how doctors are describing what they see in the lungs of vapors. The chemicals can essentially burn your lungs. Find the truth at BehindTheHaze.com.
Anthony Hernandez, Boone and Bell here with Teton Volkswagen. As a part of our no problem guarantee, Teton Volkswagen stands behind every car that rolls off our lot. That's why any car you purchase from us comes with a competitive warranty. Maybe you're looking at the new Atlas Crossport for your next adventure. New cars come with a 4-year bumper-to-bumper warranty. Interested in a Jetta? Check out our great selection of certified pre-owns that come with a 2-year bumper-to-bumper warranty. Teton Volkswagen in Idaho Falls, where it's always no problem to buy and service your car.
Ads like this keep popping up, but I see through the hype because those vape clouds people claim are just water vapor contain as many as 31 different chemicals, like formaldehyde, the stuff they preserve dead bodies with. And while the flavors sound all harmless, we still have no idea what these ingredients could be doing to our bodies. But I already see vaping for exactly what it is. Get the real facts at BehindTheHaze.com.
We're Valley-wide country store. For 100 years, we've been your #1 choice for food, fuel, farm supplies, and just about everything else you could need to get you through your day. We know you work until the job is done, and so do we. For gas on the go, or a little extra to help you get down the road, you can count on us. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valley-wide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, We're here for you.
A hit in the morning, another between class, after school, and more before bed. Vaping sucks you in quick. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems everyone's talking about. That's why thousands of teens are ready to take back their life their own way with My Life, My Quit. When you sign up with us, you'll get a free and simple quit plan that makes it easier to stop vaping. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
All right, they put 3 minutes back on the clock, but both teams are literally ready to go. So there's a little over a minute, so they're heading out. So I'm hoping they'll just reset the clock and go. As the sun
has gone.
Has
basically
pretty much officially set. A little chilly. Need to get my jacket or something. I think it's because my skin's on fire, so it just feels a little cooler now.
My sunscreen formed into my skin, and I think it's permanent now.
Yeah, you're well, when you put it on with a paintbrush, it tends to.
Yeah, I like the spray kind better, but that's what was in the car.
You use what you've got. Here's the kickoff. Kind of a short kick going to the side. Touched, picked up at the 20. Going back the other way, here's Ross. And he's going to get brought down at the 21-yard line. And they might say 22 on forward progress, but that is where the Pirates will start the second half of play. 1st and 10 from their own 22. Again, yes, it was silent during halftime because it's our 4th game of the day, and there's 10 minutes in between games, so that's the only time we have to get a drink.
That's it.
Use the restroom.
Like last game, we narfed down our lunch
yes.
at 5:30 p.m.
Hand up, Hasselstrom. Hurdles. It was a legal hurdle, just short of the 30-yard line.
Every track coach here right now just perked up a little bit and said, come talk to me after.
So 2nd and 4.
This is where he would come, right, if he was great at track, right? Middleton hosts the state track here.
For 3A, 2A, 1As. Takes the snap, back by himself, across the middle, complete, and brought down to the 35. 1st down. Moves the chains for the Pirates. Good, simple play across the middle. Receiver got into position early. Colton McElroy. All the quarterback has to do is get it to him at that point. Under center this time. Takes the snap, hands it off. Hasselstrom makes a nice cut. Got grabbed from behind and grabbed by the face mask. No call. Makes it down just shy of midfield. Another 1st down. Boy, that is as just shy as you can get.
No, they gave it to him. Well, they gave him the 1st down, but just shy of 50. Yeah.
In the shotgun this time, Shoemaker. Sends Hasselstrom to his left. Handoff on the near side. Here's Hibbard. Hibbard has some room to run. Got across the 40, which gives him the 1st down. So another 1st down for the Pirates as they're just marching down the field against this Pilot defense as we hit the 10-minute mark already of the 3rd quarter.
Again, if you came in late or recently, this game turned pretty dramatically. It was 14-8, and Glens Ferry knocking on the door, not able to punch it in.
Handoff to Lawrence. Lawrence finds the big hole. Another 1st down. Stays on his feet. Still not down. And now finally falls to the turf. After 7 Pilots had to gang tackle him. Big, strong runner. 6'1", 165, just a sophomore. Right back to the line. Lane Shoemaker, the senior quarterback, keeps it himself, comes around the right side, back up the middle, has some room and gets wrapped up and dropped by Parker Trail. Right at the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 10.
Parker Trail on the tackle for Glens Ferry.
We've got a number 0, it looks like, in for Prairie. And nope. Running it right in, Hibbard. I think that's an 8. He was just scrunched up. So Hibbard, 10-yard run, makes it 36-8. (9:10) on the clock. Hibbard's second touchdown of the day. His first was a 58-yard catch, and now a 10-yard run. Trying to convert the two-point conversion, hands it off, gives it to Lawrence. Lawrence pushing, but that Glenns Ferry defense has been pretty stout in these situations. So he's stopped. Score remains 36-8. 9-10 left in the third quarter. If it had been like this all day,
I know, it'd been great.
I'd have been happy as a puppy in a room full of rubber balls, but instead I was melting up here.
And I can almost, unfortunately, see a smoke line over there now, and our days of clear, I hope, aren't leaving us. I hope they stay, but we're almost done with that. It's almost time. I always feel like it's the third game of the year where I get there and I say, I should have brought a jacket.
Yep.
And so we're only a couple more weeks away from that, and I'm looking forward to that type of weather. I don't know about you.
I like that weather.
It's just, it is football, right? It's football. I grew up in North Carolina, and the fair is always in October there. It's
really? Fair
weather. It's just that nostalgic, you know.
Mm-hmm. Our fairs are right in the middle of summer.
It's hot. It's funny because my in-laws, they live over in Washington, and theirs is next week, and so we're going to go over there and go to that. And it's right on the edge of being almost, but I want to eat all my food when it's not 1,000 degrees because
it's fair food.
I don't want to get sick. I want to eat more.
Yeah. You're going to get sick because it's fair food anyway.
Yeah, I don't need the heat to make it worse.
So 9-10 left in the third. Lead extended 36-8. Prairie set to kick off. Little short pooch kick lands at the 35. Picked up by Schrader, and he gets dropped by Hibbard.
I think he had already gone down is what all the flags are for.
Yep.
It was pretty close.
Personal foul on Prairie. So they'll get some free yards out of that.
Most of the penalties have been on Glenns Ferry today. Really, that's we hit on it just briefly just a few minutes ago, but it was 14-8. Glenns Ferry was driving. They actually scored, and it came back for a penalty, and they had another penalty, a 1st and 10 from the 20. Ended up being 4th and 30 from the 40-yard line. They didn't score, and then just from there, it's just been an onslaught.
Yep.
And you got to look back at that and say, if Glenns Ferry scores, and they've been in the red zone another time as well, they've had chances. They just came up short the last few times, and you can't come up short against Prairie. They will make you pay, and they have right now, including that touchdown right at the horn to really extend this lead, and now it's 36-8.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 45. Schrader back to pass. Has a man downfield, caught at the 35. And the tackle made by Colton McElroy, not before a huge gain and a flag in the backfield, and they're going to bring it back. Block in the back. Pretty sure that's what they're going to call.
Just a lot of.
Oh, just a hold?
A lot of holding.
There's always holds.
That's my opinion. I think there's a hold on every play if you look for it.
Yeah.
And if one team's getting a ton of holdings, you'd think the other one would too.
Yeah.
But that play just goes. Glenns Ferry has had that. It's worked. It's just stuff like this, and they go backwards.
Yep. 1st and 24. Ball now on the 31-yard line. It would have been right around the opposite 30. Pretty close. Schrader rolls out to his right, has some time. Completes it to Castagnetta. He gets to about the 40-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and 15.
Brought down at the 40-yard line, 41-yard
Boy,
line.
they've just had some bad luck. I mean, touchdowns called back. They were on the 5-yard line, and penalties drove them clear back. And I mean, they would be right in this.
I think this would be a one-score game without the penalties. I think they'd be right there in it. And I think they'll fix this as the season goes along. And I think Glenns Ferry is in my mind that, obviously down here, but a team that you got to keep an eye on to put the puzzle pieces together late in the year.
Watch Avram behind. He completes the pass anyway, somehow stays on his feet, gets the first down and more. What a catch and run by Wyatt Castagnetta. And player down at the 42-yard line. Might be a cramp.
Is that our first one?
I think so. Our day has been full of watching kids with cramps today.
And there's no flag, Paul. It's
wait, what?
A good, nice play by Glenn's Ferry without one. It's good to see that for them.
It is good.
A good, nice pickup, and like I said, they're moving. They're not having problems throwing the ball, and I think that they're going to give more problems than they have in the past to those Raft Rivers and Oakley, Lighthouse.
Yo, absolutely. So the player that was down was Jose Macia. Shake off that cramp. That's right. Shake it off. And his teammates didn't even try and stretch him out. They just kind of left him, went to the sideline.
Wonder if Prairie, I'm wondering if they'll head back tonight or if they'll stay.
They're going back tonight.
All right, make the long drive.
That's why they scheduled the game's start time for 6:30 to kind of get it over early. Not that helped because it started after 7 o'clock anyway. So good thing, or else it would have started closer to 7:45.
And they're probably the closest of those northern teams.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. Yeah. It's not 3.5 hours there.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First and 10 for the Pilots.
We stop at Cottonwood Foods a lot. Last time I drove through there, I stopped there and got my son. He likes to get gum on road trips, so he had an array to choose from there.
Schrader airing it out, has a man, just underthrew him. And incomplete. Pass was to Landon Mills, sophomore. He was open, just didn't get it to him. 36-8, 7:21 left in the third.
No one will be awake when Glenn's Ferry pulls in. Do you remember that when we stopped and we almost ran out of gas?
He did.
And we basically came in on fumes to Glenn's Ferry. And
the
we
one
were like,
gas station in town.
There wasn't a light on. There was.
No.
I mean, it was pretty late, but
still.
I know it wasn't that late because I think we were just
like
at
10 or 11. Yeah.
Because it was a Gooding game we had done, and that was funny.
2nd and 10 from the 40. Fumbles it. And they're going to stay down. So a loss of 5. So 3rd and 15 now. So no penalties, but an unforced error drives him back 5 yards. Clock running, 7 minutes now, third quarter. And that smoke congested me.
Yeah, it was not. You can still kind of see it back there behind us.
2 receivers on the near side. Schrader in the shotgun at the 50. He sends Castagnetta in motion. He's going to keep it himself. And gets back to the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be 4th and 15. Nice defense by the Pirates. Not allowing anything. I'm not sure quarterback keeper on 3rd and 15. I mean, they can air it out. I mean, they've had success with the passing game. It's just what happens in the backfield after they throw the ball.
Yeah, and the holds and blocks in the back that we've seen haven't been needed. I think that's the worst part about it, is they're away from the player when somebody already has a first down.
Or a touchdown.
The touchdown, he was already gone when the jersey got yanked, and it's just – you got to look back and say that was very frustrating if you're Glenn's Ferry, but you also say,
let's learn.
Mean, we really hung with one of the best teams in the state tonight.
Exactly. On 4th down, they're going to punt away. A little short punt. Takes a nice bounce, though. Picked up at the 14. Can't get away from the first man downfield, which was the quarterback, Justice Schrader, and he just held on to his foot until help arrived. So Prairie starting off at their own 11-yard line.
Yeah, great stop by Schrader back there. Wrapped him up, bringing him down. And, I just had an epiphany why they call it a night and day difference. I was thinking of how it's a night and day difference between the heat earlier in the day and what it is right now, but it's because it's night and not day. It's been a long day.
We're on the air, right, when you said that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, just making sure. I'm trying to get something out of it. And there's the flag at the end of the play. See who it's on. Personal foul on Prairie. Didn't see it. It's on the opposite side of the field.
Well, they're going to be way back at the 5.
Yeah. And this is, this is a situation where things can go wrong. A bad snap, a fumble, a rush from the outside linebacker. This is a chance for Glenn's Ferry get a couple points on the board via their defense. On the far side, lots of room to run. Nice spin move, close to the first down. I think he got it. And they finally bring the ball carrier down. Still haven't, there it is. Trenton Lawrence, just a tough runner. Tough big body. I might have to go down to the truck and get my glasses. I'm wearing my prescription sunglasses all day. And now the sun's down. It's getting a little dark.
I know, my hat's off, my sunglasses are off. It's very nice.
If I take these off, I won't be able to see.
That blur to some spot on the field, that won't cut it for people.
Rolling to the near side. Shoemaker airs it out, has a man open and just can't get it to him. Colton McElroy was open and just across midfield. Instead, it'll go back and be second and, there's a flag. Legal receiver downfield. How about that? 4:40 on the clock, third quarter.
Earning their paycheck today.
Yeah. Maybe in part of those new negotiations, the third district officials had like 10 cents a penalty. That could be it.
That's a way to do it. I've noticed, I don't think I've ever noticed before, but in the 8-man, they don't have this back official in the middle here. Is that just for today, or is that?
They usually do, yeah. And maybe a fumble on the play. Well, it was because that referee was injured. Remember, he got knocked over in the last game.
Oh, okay.
So now he's back there with the white hat. He's like, I don't want to be in the middle.
Got it. I see. Okay.
So he's spotting the ball, and then he's getting out of dodge.
Oh, okay. So usually he would. Okay.
Yeah.
I did not pick that up. Good eye, Paul. Yeah, because there's usually not two in the back over here.
But he got knocked over and kind of got hurt his hip or his knee, so he's staying out of it. There's a pitch and brought down immediately. Lawrence went nowhere.
And Schrader's coming up with some big tackles, and he's played great at quarterback today. So he's got nothing to be disappointed about.
4th and 5 for Pirates.
And that's a big third down stop, so it'll be 4th for the Pirates. I don't think they're going to punt.
Schrader back to pass, complete, first down. One man to beat, he does. It's a foot race and brought down by the ankles from behind at the 33. Nice tackle. I think that's number 21, Parker Trail again. He came up with a big tackle in the first half as well.
If they're in the NFL or college and they got those big scoreboards on the end zone, sometimes you see the player looking up at it as they're running down, and they know right when to jump to avoid that shoestring tackle. They don't have that advantage here
they don't.
At Middleton. But It's coming soon, right?
I believe so. I'll talk to Andy Ankney and see what he says. He'd probably say, well, if Idaho Sports wants to sponsor it.
Yeah, right.
And I'll say, nope, never mind. There's Andy actually bringing out a chair to sit down on the track. It's a handoff. Hasselstrom coming to the near side, has some room to run. Boy, just lowers the shoulder and ran right in to Hernandez, and Hernandez still down.
Down to the 21-yard.
He got hit hard.
We heard that up here.
Yeah.
Through the headset.
Yes.
First down.
And Hernandez is going to come off and think about his life choices.
Yeah, there is Andy. He's just hanging out down there. He's had a busy day.
He's had a busy day.
The AD for Middleton.
Shoemaker in the end zone all alone, and there's the flag.
Yep. It wasn't the receiver he went to, but another receiver definitely pushed off.
You know, it's a great route run by Wyatt Ross, too.
And
just kind of came down that right side and faded across the middle.
That did not even need to occur, that pass interference.
Yeah.
And it's a good call because that is what happened. But just not even that ball was going over both of their heads. So now both teams have a touchdown wiped off the board due to a penalty.
Yep. And instead of a touchdown, it turns into 1st and 22. Yeah, 1st and 20, 22. Actually, it's about 24. Scoreboard says 22, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 22. Yeah, 24. It's 1st and 24. I think he's going to say 25 now. It's a long dang way, pretty much. Minute 45, clock running. Shoemaker has Hasselstrom downfield, and he had 2 receivers, and he just threw it in between both of them. Either pick the one in front or throw it higher and get Hasselstrom on the run.
Looked like it might have come out of his hand a little funny. It looked like a knuckleball almost.
Timeout, Ferry.
It's the first timeout, I think, taken. Only 1 touchdown here in the second half.
Yes, the scoring has slowed down a little bit. Still exciting action in between penalties. Minute 35 is what we've got left here in the third. Want to thank St. Mary's Health. They'd like to encourage everyone to live a healthy lifestyle. Now more so than ever, eat your vegetables, get plenty of exercise, wash hands frequently, use hand sanitizer whenever possible, cover coughs and sneezes, wear a mask when in public, and consider becoming vaccinated. St. Mary's Health, providing the best patient care possible with a reputation for exceptional care and compassion. Want to thank them. Of course, Zito Farms, Perfection Tire, professional sales staff at Perfection Tire in Kamei is eagerly waiting to provide you with incredible service and the latest automotive products available. Perfection Tire can take care of all your tire needs and more, including brake, shocks, struts, tune-ups, oil changes, alignments, and more. Nothing's wrong with your car and truck now. Bring it in anyway, and they'll help keep it that way with their 30-60-90 preventative maintenance program. Stop in and see Dallas or Jerry at Perfection Tire in Kamei. You can give them a call, 935-2999, or go online, perfectiontire.com. They proudly support Prairie Athletics.
There's a U-Haul that has driven by in 3 different games honking every time.
Pass downfield. Hasselstrom brings it down to the 20. Can he make it to the end zone? He does. Makes a nice move after the catch. Caught it, juggled it once, brought it down, made a move to his left. Takes it to the end zone, 42-8. Prairie extends this lead.
No penalties. This one will stand.
That's true. I should contain my excitement until I look at the field first.
Well, there was in an earlier game we kind of didn't get excited because we thought there was, and
there was a penalty,
but it was the other team.
Ended up being on the other team, so it was the worst touchdown call of my career. Yeah, he's running and he's in the end zone, but oh wait, it was a touchdown. $1:25 left here in the third. 2-point conversion attempt on the way. And there's the flag. Shoemaker gets into the end zone, but the white hat throws the flag. And a hold.
Holding against the Pirates. We'll move the ball back to the 22-yard line.
Minute 24. So the second's ticking off ever so slowly.
Well, they ran the clock for a second during the.
They shouldn't have.
So we'll try it again. That's a 15-yard hold. I guess they're going from the spot of the foul.
Here we go. First. Man across. Caught complete. Lawrence. And he's not going to make it in. Nice tackle put on by Landon Mills. Sophomores come up clutch more than once here in tonight's game. So 42-8 where it stands. Minute 24 to go in the third. Make sure you check out the schedule for the broadcast next week. Actually, we have the whole regular season scheduled on Idaho Sports. Also, Gridiron Game Picks will return. After taking last year off and the first week off, they will be back possibly Sunday night, maybe Monday morning. They're always fun. Last year, we didn't do the picks last year because every week games were canceled, rescheduled. It was the Wild West last year because if a game, a team couldn't play because of the COVIDs, they would just reschedule another game on Thursday.
Right.
And that would have made it mayhem as far as the game picks went. So we just didn't do them. And then we held off the first week this year just to see how it goes. And everything was okay. And so we will start the Gridiron game picks on Monday. So make sure you come back to the IdahoSports.com and get your picks in. You can just get registered. It's free to register. That way you have an account. You can make your picks. And most of the Idaho sports broadcasters and so-called experts will be picking. You can pick against them. And I've been picking in these for 10 years, and I don't think I've won a week. Sven used to, Matt Wood, Lauren, and I've never won a week. It's usually because I picked my favorite mascot.
Go with that. I'll win next week. Put me down for a win.
Put it down,
everybody.
Now. All right, done. Onside kick up in the air, and he levels and ball's down, and somehow covered by Glenn's Ferry. Great job. Number 22. Got to give him props. Emmett Martin coming up big. He was the only man left standing, literally, and covered the football.
A lot going on down there. That ball was bouncing around probably more than Glenn's Ferry wanted it to.
Yeah. He was bouncing around like a beach ball at a Nickelback concert. Minute 24 left in the third.
You have the great comparisons. I have to admit, I stole one last night, and my brother-in-law texted me and was like, wow, what a great line. And I said, I did steal that.
It's okay.
He's as open as Denny's. That is
good one.
That is
good one. I stole it.
It's a classic. It's so good.
Guy used to work for us, Jeff Duncan, over in Eastern Idaho. He's done radio all over the country, and he's actually back in Texas now. But I worked with him, 2006, 7, 8, and he said it quite a bit. And sparingly, but pick it up. And all broadcasters do. They listen to other broadcasters and pick and choose and take things, and and there's no offense taken.
Right, right. My favorite. I grew up listening to a lot of NC State basketball on the radio, and their broadcaster, when they shoot a three, he says, pulls the trigger for three, bullseye. And it's just instinct. If I do a game and they hit a three, I don't say the full thing, but bullseye. It's just because that's what I heard for many years, and I don't.
Right.
I think if I talked to Gary Hahn, he wouldn't be like, no, I need you to stop using that in Idaho high school sports.
Yes. Yeah.
No one that.
Copyrighted.
So.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for Glenn's Ferry. Man in motion. Castagnetta. Schrader in trouble, rolls. Pass complete to Castagnetta. Gets to first down and more. Tell you what, downfield. How open was he? Parker Trail?
Open as Denny's.
Open as Denny's down there. Just couldn't get it to him as he was scrambling, and he comes back. You can tell he's frustrated. He's like, you not see me down there?
Yeah. And Castagnetto, he played a huge role in that first drive where they scored. Glens Ferry did, and he's just been silent since. And he's somebody that they probably look back at the film and say, hey, maybe we need to get him more involved in the next game after seeing how well he did in the first drive, and now he caught the ball there and picks up a first down for the Pilots.
Back to pass. There it goes to him. Parker Trail. And incomplete. Just couldn't get it to him.
I thought he had it, but I can't see it. It's the other side of the field.
It's funny, right before that play, Castagnetto was lined up, and he looked to the side official to get that, am I okay?
Am I good?
And he tried it 3 times, and the official never looked at him. He was like looking at his watch and doing things, and finally Castagnetto was like, well, if you're not looking at me, you're never going to call me if I am offside. So
I guess I'm fine.
I guess I'm okay. Takes a snap. Has some time. Airs it out. Going to Castagnetto. Just overthrows everybody. Shoemaker back playing some pass defense. 1:08 on the clock, third quarter.
So I love it about 8-man is you only need to learn 8 names per team because they mostly play both ways.
That's true.
But it's fun to see them play both and how skilled they are at doing both. Like you've seen, I don't know how many times we've seen Schrader come up with a big tackle for Glens Ferry. And then back there, you've got Shoemaker playing good defense. So they go both ways.
Your athletes are your athletes, and you're going to use them wherever wherever they're best utilized. It's not like a 5A program with 80 kids where the quarterback is the quarterback and that's it. In motion goes Castagnetto. Oh, and the rush is on. The blitz knocks the ball loose, and they're going to say it was down. I say it got stripped. They're going to say that thrown down. So a break for Glens Ferry as Schrader actually gets up limping a little on that right ankle.
Now, they were going to rep that thing out and just take it to the house, but lucky if you're Glens Ferry that they just called it dead right there. And generous, too, because that was around the 40. They give forward progress to the, I guess, backwards progress to the to the 44. I guess that's really not even as far as he went backwards, so I guess it's not true.
Yeah.
Backwards progress.
2 things in life you'll never understand, women and referees. No matter how hard you try. Takes a snap, looks. Quick pass. It's complete. Trying to get away. He does. Gets away from 2 Pirates, but not the third. Nice catch and run by Wyatt Castagnetto. And that all it does is get him back in between the not even between the sticks, did it? Well, it should.
No, yeah, it would have been he's about 5 yards short, but it was fourth down.
Fourth down, got it. So Castagnetto finally comes up with a big play, but not enough. It results in a turnover on downs back to Prairie. 24 seconds on the clock.
He picked up about 20, but when you need 25, that's not good enough.
It's never good enough. Now Prairie scores here. That would put them up by 40 in the second half, which would initiate the mercy rule, which would be a running clock in the fourth quarter. Not saying I'm rooting for that. I'm just saying a fact.
In the last game, they got up by 40, but didn't do it until it was 45.
Yeah.
We clarified, and it is 40.
Yep. There's a run. Eli Hines, the freshman. And his number call, and that'll bring up 2nd and 4. Clock running, 9 seconds. I'm going to guess they'll just let the clock run. Now we're at 5. Yep, they're just going to walk off and go to the fourth quarter. It's 3 down, 1 to go in Game 4 of the 8-man Classic here at Middleton High School. We're going to take a quick break, be back for the fourth quarter right after this.
At Toyota's national sales event, we don't just help you get the perfect vehicle. We're here to open new doors that lead to your road to greatness. Your journey starts at Toyota's National Sales Event.
Toyota, let's go places.
All right, welcome back to Middleton for the fourth and final quarter. We've been here for 15 quarters today. What's one more? 2nd and 6 on the 41-yard line. Handoff. Gain of about 3.
Carter Shears on the carry.
Now, right now is how I picture football in the fall, right?
Right.
Now is
The
about
lights.
when it's going to be, it's nighttime, the lights are on, you can see the laptop screen, little things. There's a handoff. Come to the near side. Good run by Wyatt Ross. Gets the first down, plus about 2.
And 95% of games are going to be under the lights unless some of those really, really small schools, and usually at the 1A D2 level that just don't have lights. They're like Garden Valley. They always have to play in the day, but most schools will be playing at night from here on out. And you've seen it. No cramps in this game. Maybe one or two.
One or two.
But a huge difference compared to the middle of the heat today.
Handoff, and there's a flag coming around the near side, number 42, Carter Shears. He's brought down, but we'll see what the flag is, and it's another hold.
I'm guessing the brother of Madison. If I had to, I'm sure there's not too many Shears up there. She was one of the great basketball players for Prairie over the last couple of years.
It's like saying there's not very many Wemhoffs up there. Not
right.
many Shoemakers up there. .50 on the clock. 1st and 21, all the way back to the 38-yard line now. Takes a snap, turns. Quarterback Colton McElroy airs it out. Almost intercepted. Pass intended for Ben Elvin. Incomplete. That will bring up 2nd down.
Landon Mills on the coverage for the Pilots.
Yeah, the feet will be, they will enjoy the bed tonight, that's for sure.
Handoff, and that's going to go nowhere, right back to the line of scrimmage. Eli Hines, the ball carrier. And Colton McElroy, the junior, in at quarterback now. Third and a long way to go. McElroy airs it out, leaves it way short, and they're throwing a flag on the play. I don't know if they're going to call holding, pass interference.
He's looking like what?
Well, the ball landed about 10 feet in front of him.
Pass interference against the Pilots.
Coach is saying, like, come on, man. Just.
And that's tough for the official because he makes that call and then has to come to the sideline right in front of the team he called it against.
Hey, guys.
He's going to get chewed for a little while on this. A little pitch goes to the outside. Cronin. There's another flag.
Raven Cronin on the carry.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off for a minute. I'm gonna go get some ice and have these officials ice their elbows down.
I thought you were serious. I was like, what did you do, Paul?
I'm just thinking of them. You don't want them to hurt too bad. You gotta get ice on it quickly.
Got to be tired out there.
Like that flag elbow will.
It's serious.
It's a serious thing. It's not really discussed as much as it should be.
CTE? Yeah.
No, it is flag elbow. There's a run, gets it back inside the yardage markers, which is good, but it is 4th down. So 4th and 10. Oh, they're going to bring it in, so it's 4th and 9 right at midfield. Clock continues to run, 9:15.
Fourth and 9 for the Pirates.
And Prairie just taking their precious time out here with it. Just no rush.
Takes the snap. Airs it out downfield. Has a man caught. Turns, and he is going to score. The defender, Aaron DeLeon, the freshman, just fell down. And what a great pass by the junior McElroy. And a fantastic catch by Ben Elvin. So great play. Makes it 48-8. 2-point conversion pending. Handoff. Given up to Raven Cronin. 2-point conversion, no good.
Raven Cronin on the carry. Stop short of the goal line. Next point is no good.
So that should initiate a running clock if they've checked the official Idaho High School Athletic Association.
Yep. And the official came and told the coach.
And as soon as this is kicked off, it shouldn't stop unless somebody scores or calls a timeout.
Again, we want to thank Stuker Jewelers, Zito Farms, Perfection Tire, Cottonwood Foods, St. Mary's Health for making this webcast possible. 8:44 on the clock. 9:06 local time. Prairie making the drive back tonight. Probably on. Well, they're gonna eat first, I would guess, unless Booster Club brought some Subway or something.
Right.
But still, it's going to be on a bus. 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
5 hours on a bus.
You got to get something in Caldwell or Fruitland, or else nothing's going to be open.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think anything's open in Middleton this late. I know from experience.
Yeah. The post office lobby. That's the only thing that's open late at night here in Middleton.
That's true. The Jacksons is usually open. But
well, there you go. Get yourself a host of Snowball and chocolate milk.
It's not who you think of when it comes to fine dining. It'll do in a pinch.
Oh, I thought you said Jakers. You said Jacksons. Oh,
Jacksons.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, not
my bad.
Well, it's what the billboard saying in East Idaho. It says you haven't been to Idaho
That's
until
right.
you've been to Jakers or
That's
something
right.
like that. Well, I guess there's one in Meridian too, isn't there?
Yeah. Yep, there is. Right behind the Ram on Eagle Road.
I've been in Idaho for 13 years, and I haven't been to Jakers, so I guess
I've been once.
I haven't been to Idaho.
Here's the kick. Nice toe kick. Taken at the 20, coming to the near side is Ambries.
Fumble on the play.
And Glenn's Ferry brought it back, or got it back. So 1st and 10 on their own 22-yard line.
I mean, this score obviously a 40-point separation, but Glenn's Ferry looked good early on. I think they've got a good foundation and not a lot of seniors on the team, so we'll see them grow, especially at the quarterback position.
One receiver to the left as a decoy. And a nice cutback. Going upfield inside the 35 to the 34. So close to a first down, about a yard short. Nice carry for Castagneto. I got a text from Will Henneke saying that he talked to Hasselstrom once and said, you might remember Spencer Shoemaker, great athlete from Prairie a few years ago, quarterback. And he said Lane and Spencer, they're not directly related, like second cousins. And kind of asked, what are the odds of having two quarterback names with Shoemaker just a few years apart? And his answer was, there's a ton of Shoemakers up here. So the odds are pretty good. When the family tree is a great big huge oak tree, it can happen. If you're on social media, on Twitter, and you would like some great 8-man information, follow at Idaho 8-man on Twitter. Castagneto gets the first down and more, stays on his feet, and finally has to get gang tackled by about 6 Pirates. I don't know what you call a group of Pirates.
Wonder if that's a thing. Let's see.
I don't know.
First and 10 for the Pilots.
Of course, clock running as we are mercy rule enforced here in the fourth quarter. Once we hit 40 points. Under center, takes the snap, hands it off, coming to the near side. Number 15, Landon Mills. Landon Mills cuts the corner, the 35-30, and pushed out of bounds right at the 27-yard line. Great run by Landon Mills. He gets up a little bit gingerly, goes back out on the field.
A crew of Pirates. That's the
a crew, that makes sense.
Wikipedia answer of what do you call a group? Yeah, a group of Pirates.
Well, that makes sense, the whole crew, right?
And that goes in great with the Pilots.
That's true. I bet it's about the same thing.
Their names are connected. Every pirate crew must have a captain. A pilot. Must have a pilot, not a captain.
Go put your head down.
I know.
Think about what you've done.
Going to my room. I'll take it.
It's a handoff again to Wyatt Castagneto. Has some room to run. Nice spin move. About a yard short of the first down. But great effort here in the fourth quarter as Wyatt Castagneto, the senior, 6 foot, 185, getting his number called quite a bit. And it is 2nd and 1 inside the 20.
I don't claim to be a great color guy, Paul. As long as I can better than Bill Walton.
Well, you set the bar pretty low.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody's out there listening to Bill Walton color commentate a basketball game, but it's
brutal.
It's tough.
Got a timeout on the field. 4:47 left in this one. It's one of the few times the clock does stop. 48-8. Prairie comes out. Of course, Prairie always in the mix in the conversations of, preseason favorites. Prairie, Oakley, Raft River. It's going to be a fun season in the 8-man ranks. Again, if you missed it, if you'd like to get some great, if you want to follow someone on Twitter, it's at Idaho 8-man. Get some good updates for 8-man. You got something else there?
Well, yeah, just of course, Prairie coming in number 2 in the coaches' preseason poll for the state.
Read off that poll for us.
So the top 5, Oakley was number 1. We saw them today.
Yep.
Prairie was number 2. We saw them today. Raft River, we saw them. Notice came in at number 4, and Clearwater Valley is actually number 5, and there's a lot of difference between 3 and 5 as we saw today. Clearwater not able to get any points on the board, and others receiving votes. Just went dark on me. Lighthouse, Butte County, and Lapwai. And after what we saw from Lapwai, I think they're going to get some votes.
Yeah,
and I think Butte County will move into the top 5 after the great game they had.
Castagneto again following his blocker. Got away from 2 tacklers, still on his feet, and brought down from behind. And they're going to call a horse collar on that one. Horse collar number 42 for Prairie. Carter Shears, the freshman, reached up. I think he just meant to grab the jersey. Instead, got the shoulder pads.
But I'll move it from the 3 to the 1.5.
After this is going to go, the first to go from the 1.
Closing in on the 4-minute mark. First and goal from the 1.5. Don't forget to check out the 8-man prepcast. Will be coming out early next week. Brandon Bainey and I will be talking about all the action that happened over the weekend. The 8-man ranks. Little spin move. Castagnetto trying to get himself in the end zone. One final push. Did he get in? He did. Stretches. Crosses the plane. Touchdown. Castagnetto finally puts it in. Makes it 48-14. I like the never quit attitude of these pilots here tonight.
Yeah, I just got to keep going, grind it, get on the board. You know, I played lacrosse in high school, and I tell you, we were it was a new program when I started it, and we had a lot of very bad games. And but you know, we needed to get one. You know, if we could get something on the board, it was always beneficial.
2-point conversion, no good. It was a good pass, just in and out of the hands of Castagnetto. And this is the other time that the clock will stop after the conversion try. So 2:53 left in this one, 48-14. We'll step away and take a quick break and be back for the conclusion of this one right after this.
It's time to start planning for back to school. That's why I got my kids vaccinated for COVID-19, so they can be protected from COVID when they're back in the classroom. Kids 12 and older can get vaccinated. The vaccines have been researched and tested. They're safe and they work. Getting vaccinated was quick and easy. You can walk into a pharmacy to get one. We got our COVID-19 vaccine, and I hope everyone will choose to get vaccinated too.
Get a free COVID-19 vaccine today. Find a location near you at covidvaccine.idaho.gov.
All right, we are back. Back. Yeah, and keep an eye on next week's broadcast schedule. Games are up right now. See where our broadcasters will be. Also keep an eye on the action photo galleries. We've got action photographers all over the state snapping up the photographs. Well, things have changed in that regard. When we first started doing photos back in the early 2000s, a photographer that we had back then, Linda Lemons, would take pictures with film, and she ran them through a film scanner when she got home. And then she would edit the pictures, then she would burn them to a CD, and then mail me the CD. I would then take the pictures off and create every individual gallery page. So one game would require 10, 12 hours of work. Now we have it where we can just upload it and call it good. So that kickoff goes into the end zone. We hit the touchback.
Technology coming a long way since the Stone Ages for you, Paul. So
let's see, 2000. How old were you?
10.
All right. I was married with 2 kids.
Little Logan.
Wow.
Running around.
So that's kind of like that 22-8 score. It looks worse than it is.
What?
You're 10 and I'm married with 2 kids, and now we're really good friends. And
yeah.
Colleagues.
Well, I saw a funny thing online. It said, like, the distance between 1990 and today is the same as 1990 and 1949, and I'm like, well, that's
crazy.
I don't like to see that.
You don't. I graduated in 93. Whistle blows it dead. There's a flag on the opposite side.
Oh, okay, I'll get off.
Our PA guy is finally hitting puberty down there. No, I've cracked a few times as well. I mean,
you talk all day. It's
4 games into it every once in a while.
He's laughing about it now. Everybody got a chuckle there.
Funny guy. The handoff going around the far side. That's Shears. Shears with the first down and more. Inside the 40 to the 42-yard line. And see, that's the difference between what he does and what we do. You know, you and I are talking with each other, and if there happens to be anybody listening, that's their problem, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He is talking to everybody here with instant feedback.
Yeah, he can hear if it was funny or not.
And we just don't have to care. I mean, if people groan at our jokes, say, I just feel like I'm home telling jokes to my family at that point. My dad humor is very underappreciated in my house. Ooh. Nice run. Goes helmet to helmet with him. Bowls him over. That was a nice run by Eli Hines.
Like you're saying, I think I've gotten to the point where I don't even think that someone's listening to me.
Yeah.
Like it's
good.
Just, it just
good.
Seems like I'm just here with you.
That's right.
Might be good, might be bad. I don't know.
Yep. I mean, you do need to take advantage of the fact that you have younger kids with the dad humor because they think you're funny.
They do
Once
think
your
I'm
kids
funny now.
Get teenagers. My oldest is 22. Yeah, even my 12-year-old is. There's a lot of headaches in my house from all the eye rolls.
Just worse than a concussion, I hear.
It really is.
Listen to dad jokes.
Well, that's it. 17 seconds left. They're going to walk off the field. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Come back in and shake some hands. This one is over, as is the 2021 8-Man Idaho Classic in the books. It's been a fun day. 4 games in a row. 48-14, the final. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the IdahoSports.com player of the game right after this.
At Toyota's national sales event, we don't just help you get the perfect vehicle. We're here to open new doors that lead to your road to greatness. Your journey starts at Toyota's national sales event.
Toyota, let's go places.
We're Valley Agronomics, and if you want to maximize your yields and grow more, the country's best agronomists are here to answer your questions, help you find the right products, and take advantage of the newest technologies. Whether you farm 1,000 acres or you're just starting out, we will be here for everything you need to help your farm grow. We're proud to employ your neighbors and be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valley Agronomics, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
The injuries look like those seen in people exposed to poisons like mustard gas. That's how doctors are describing what they see in the lungs of vapors. The chemicals can essentially burn your lungs. Find the truth at BehindTheHaze.com.
Anthony Hernandez, Boone and Bell here with Teton Volkswagen. As a part of our no problem guarantee, Teton Volkswagen stands behind every car that rolls off our lot. That's why any car you purchase from us comes with a competitive warranty. Maybe you're looking at the new Atlas Crossport for your next adventure. New cars come with a 4-year bumper-to-bumper warranty. Interested in a Jetta? Check out our great selection of certified pre-owns that come with a 2-year bumper-to-bumper warranty. Teton Volkswagen in Idaho Falls, where it's always no problem to buy and service your car.
Ads like this keep popping up, but I see through the hype because those vape clouds people claim are just water vapor contain as many as 31 different chemicals, like formaldehyde, the stuff they preserve dead bodies with. And while the flavors sound all harmless, we still have no idea what these ingredients could be doing to our bodies. But I already see vaping for exactly what it is. Get the real facts at BehindTheHaze.com.
We're a valley-wide country store. For 100 years, we've been your #1 choice for food, fuel, farm supplies, and just about everything else you could need to get you through your day. We know you work until the job is done, and so do we. For gas on the go, or a little extra to help you get down the road, you can count on us. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're valley-wide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
A hit in the morning, another between class, after school, and more before bed. Vaping sucks you in quick. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems everyone's talking about. That's why thousands of teens are ready to take back their life their own way with My Life, My Quit. When you sign up with us, you'll get a free and simple quit plan that makes it easier to stop vaping. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text STARTMyQuit to 36072.
All right, we're back. Again, your final score, 48-14. One last thing to do, and that's to award our IdahoSports.com player of the game. It was a tough one. Taden Hibbert had 3 touchdowns. Great night overall, but we're going to go with the quarterback, number 2, Lane Shoemaker.
Yeah, Shoemaker had a couple of nice touchdown passes. He had a 58-yarder in the second quarter, and then he had that 7-yard touchdown pass at the end of the first half, just right at the buzzer, and then finished up with a 38-yard pass as well. So congratulations to Lane Shoemaker. He also played a great game of defense back there for the Pirates, so congratulations to him, player of the game.
All right, that is going to do it for us at the 2021 8-Man Classic here at Middleton High School. I want to thank Andy Ankney for all the help and support and the just overall good guyness allowing us to be here and setting this up. I want to thank Travis Mader for inviting us back to broadcast these games. Once again, I want to thank you for tuning in and enjoying these broadcasts. Once again, your final score, 48-14, Prairie over Glenn's Ferry. I want to congratulate again the IdahoSports.com player of the game, Lane Shoemaker. For my color guy, Logan Green, everyone else behind the scenes here at IdahoSports.com, I'm merely Paul Kingsbury. Have a good night, everybody.
This has been a presentation of IdahoSports.com Game Streams. This broadcast is copyrighted to IdahoSports.com. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the expressed written consent of IdahoSports.com is strictly prohibited.